Now, I know for others, this view has been really hard to see. But this has been quite fascinating, actually. It's not hitting me as much, but it is still fascinating that, yeah, the skyline has completely changed here. To see what was once the icon of the park, now we have a new icon of the skyline, along with this just huge empty space that is just, all of this is just prime real estate for some new and up-and-coming stuff, which I'm excited for the future. I cannot wait to see what this area will eventually behold to. But yeah, I can't express enough how glad I am that they got rid of that old, just sour-looking building and made the former tickets the front entrance to the park. That looks so much better. It really opens up this area. That, yeah, so that was a smart move on Great Adventure to do this. This looks beautiful. Although, and this is on me, when I see that, I keep thinking of Georgia, because that's the acronym for Georgia and not Great Adventure. So I guess they should have gone with New Jersey, but once again, that's more of a personal problem on me. But this looks fantastic. Evening, y'all. If it looks weird that the sunset is happening, it's because I forgot to film an intro earlier on. But welcome to our Six Flags Great Adventure vlog. Yay! We've been having a great time. You'll see in just a little bit. But we are here to experience what's new at the park, along with just enjoying our day. We cannot wait, because we still have yet to do it, even when we record this intro, to ride Flash. Here's the time. If you only want to know our reaction on Flash, here's the time for that here for the video. But we hope that you can stay and watch the whole video and enjoy our thoughts, along with seeing some beautiful footage here at Six Flags Great Adventure. First thing we're actually checking out is a place that I've never actually eaten at ever until this year, and that is the Yum Yum Cafe. We're gonna eat at Yum Yum and Granny's today. We're gonna first start off with our lunch here at Yum Yum and try the new and improved Cedar Fair style Six Flags food, and I'm really excited. All right, here we go, trying Yum Yum. I will say, me personally, I wish they did have a fixin' bar, because I do like more of my burgers besides just the beef and the cheese and some sauces. So hopefully in the near future, I don't know if that's ever been a thing that's been normal here, but at least personally, I like to add like lettuce, tomatoes, and onions and pickles on my burger as well. But I got the fries. We all basically had a different amount of sides that we had with them. There we go on the mac and cheese. Ooh. That's really good.
I got a good choice.
Tails.
Oh
good.
yeah.
Wow. I actually want to try some of the veggie tables.
Brian, you want to try the mac and cheese?
Those are solid. Those are really solid. These look like the standard Cedar Fair fries. They are. Cheers to a burger. Yeah, I really enjoy that. Really good burger. I just, like I said, what I mentioned earlier, I wish I could put some fixins on it so it's more than just beef and cheese, but other than that, this is pretty solid. Oh, Toro is so good. Still the king here for me, but that's just a fantastic ride. Definitely could feel the smooth retrack on the first half on those hills, but it still throws you around after that turnaround. It feels like a bull. I still really do like the ride. I've gotten used to the bumps, but I am excited to see what it will feel like after its intimate retrack that it's doing next year. I cannot wait. That's going to be absolutely fun. So interesting to see a Cedar Fair style map here at Six Flags Great Adventure. That does actually mess with my head actually to see that. I do like that they have found a way to redo the former entrance to Safari Off-Road Adventure into now where you can enter for Savannah Sunset Station. So for those that are staying at the resort, this is actually where you come in and enjoy your time at the park. Also, this just looks amazing. I'll show you the view later when you're over by what used to be Golden Kingdom, but this elevates this area so much. It's insane how one ride can do so much to elevate the atmosphere, the visuals, the experience. So I've actually never ridden this log flume, so I'm excited to give it a shot. We're about to go ride in just a second. Yeah, this looks really cool. Wow, I don't know, I've forgotten this view. Granted, it helps to see the log flume like this, but this is beautiful. This whole just opening that you get as you move this way looks awesome. And this area just still looks beautiful with the fountain, with the mine ride. It's just gorgeous. I do like that they still have the structure. I know for a lot of Great Adventure fans, this is an odd look to not see a ride coming through here. It is also odd to still have the towers here, but this is still so beautiful. And while it is unfortunate that we did lose this ride here, this view with the log flume finally open again just enhances the energy, the view. This looks beautiful too. It is still weird to not see Ka, but this is still a gorgeous view regardless whether Ka is there or not. And so this is still such a photogenic part of the park. So look at that log flume go, man. It's great to see that running. It's time to come check out over here. We got to see this view earlier when we walked over to Safari, and now we get to see it over here. I do appreciate the fencing, and it's kind of cool to see some of the old structure for Golden Kingdom over there. But yeah, this is a very different sight to behold. But I will say, it's not like this was any better really with the other stuff here. Granted, it's better to have stuff than not, but at the same time, there's a lot more that needs to be fixed with this area, and removing the rides did not make that situation any different. There still needs to be a more beautification of this whole land, which I'm pretty confident that that's what they're going to be working on in the near future. I do like the idea of actually having a Hotel Breakers kind of hotel right here to enter the park. You could also expand having a larger coaster for whatever's going to be Kingda Ka's replacement, which we still don't know what that is yet. We don't know if it's the rumored Mock Rides coaster, if it's going to be something else. But either way, there's still a lot to be done. I always love this section of the boardwalk with all the games. It really does kind of feel like I'm on the pier. But then once the asphalt comes, you kind of get this stuff. And I've always just felt off having all of this back here. And then you just randomly have Superman and then at one point Green Lantern. So there's a lot that needs to be fixed within this area. Enthusiasts, I think, have blown it to proportion that it somehow was made worse with the removal of the rides, when in reality, no, the situation was already there before Green Lantern was removed. But knowing the leadership that ran the Cedar Fair parks prior to the merger, I know that they're going to do something really amazing with this. So I can't wait to see what they do. For now, we're gonna go ride Superman Ultimate Flight. just want to go ahead and applaud the crew here. That just stopped, and they dispatched that. That's probably as good as you can get when it comes to a flying coaster operation, so I'm very much impressed. Good job, Great Adventure. Oh, it's cool to see this without the walls now. I just cannot wait to get on that later.
One ride I'm waiting for.
Yep. This looks gorgeous too. I'm excited because apparently they're gonna do a show on this tonight.
Oh,
so that's really cool. Oh, and they have times for it too. All right, so it's not just a one-time thing. That's awesome. This looks phenomenal. So Brian and I both got chicken tenders, which was not what we originally wanted. We wanted the rotisserie chicken and the pork loin, but unfortunately those were not available today. All that was available was the chicken tenders and the shrimp.
Yeah.
So, but I'm so excited. I got some Brussels sprouts. This all smells really good. We also used our snack on the parfaits. I really like, because one thing that's very different about the Six Flags Legacy parks compared to Cedar Fair, we can get stuff like this on the snack, which is just freaking phenomenal. So I'm ready. I have always had a love-hate relationship with Granny's prior to the Legacy.
Same.
The food was always a hit or miss, but this just looks like phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I'm ready. This biscuit. That is extremely fluffy. Wow. All right, we're gonna dive into the Brussels sprouts here. They remind me of the ones that you can get at the farmhouse in Cedar Point, and these are really good. And they got the waffle fries here. All right, not bad. Now here we go. Let's do a chicken tender right here. That looks good. That is an incredible seasoning. So much so, don't even need a sauce. Yeah, that's really good chicken tenders. Holy smokes. Look at this thing. Look at that thing of beauty. All right. Now, I'm not the biggest shrimp fan, but this, that is incredible.
Before we get his opinion, you need the more experienced person on this channel to eat a shrimp.
I mean, if you can get someone like me that does not like shrimp to like that, obviously it's not the funnel cake shrimp, but that is really close.
It's not the funnel cake shrimp.
I think I like these more than the fried. I think I like this more than the fried shrimp that used to be at Outpost that came to me.
I agree.
Alrighty, it's dessert time. Brian has just been going in on this coconut cake. I'm really excited to try this coconut cake. Alright, the GoPro. Ooh, alright. I'm a big coconut fan, and that's not like the best coconut I've ever had. That's still solid though. What I'm really excited is the parfait that I just got. So cheers, mates. Yeah, that's really good. I really enjoy that. And Kaylee got this chocolate cake.
It reminds me of the one from Outpost Cafe at King's Dominion.
I like that one because this is pretty rich and chocolatey. So I really enjoy that because I prefer that. It's not like this typical powdered chocolate that you find at like stuff that you can get at the grocery store. So that's really good. Overall, this has been one of the best improvements so far. We really, really enjoy having Granny's here, and hopefully they can get the rest in the be like this, just like how the Legacy Cedar Fair parks are, because we need more stuff like this. This is a welcome change to the Legacy Six Flags park.
Yeah, very much so.
Well, this is a warm welcome. I like this. This is already improving a big issue that I have with this ride, and that is its queue situation and aesthetics, and this already helps out with that a lot.
Riders, I really enjoy that ride. When the check was like, pull up, push up, exit quickly and safely. Go check out other rides like Jersey Devil if it's open, and have a
Houdini is always a good experience.
Oh, so good.
It still has the issue of the audio being way too quiet. I can hardly hear. And sure, yeah, the guests could be quieter, but that's kind of hard to do when you're having all the things go around you. So that just means you need to have the audio louder, like both the pre-show and the ride itself. It is almost impossible to hear anything.
It used to be much louder in 2018. You could actually hear it.
So I hope that's still something that they can eventually fix. Also, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
It's finally time. The park is about to close and we are going to go finally ride Flash. The time is finally here. Also, that Ferris wheel just looks incredible. Ah, this is beautiful. Love all the lighting. Love that they can use Cyborg's former lights to work with it. There goes the ride. This looks freaking awesome, man. I cannot wait.
We will be closing in 10 minutes. From all of us at Six Flags, thank you for visiting. We look forward to seeing you in the park again soon. Great Adventure will be closing in 10 minutes. The last ride of the night in row 12. That's a fun ride. That's a lot of fun. I don't know if it's because I had a lot of food and a lack of hydration, just what's been going on, or it's just how my body is. But even on this ride where I didn't think I would get a little motion sick like I do on most shuttle coasters like Tempesto or any of the other regular Vekoma boomerangs, I still got motion sick on the backwards part. That aside though, this ride is freaking phenomenal. The hang time lives up. That hang time on that stall is just awesome. I also get some hang time on that barrel roll, which that barrel roll, the whip on that is really good. The launches are nice and punchy, but really smooth. I really enjoy the air time on that double up, what I call that double up. There's some great air time, even in the back row cresting that. That is amazing. I love the turnaround. Just every element hits really good. You get a mixture of some laterals. You get a lot of positive G's. There is a lot of positive G's on this ride, but there's also some great air time. I do love the audio as well. Unfortunately, the lights on the train were not working for us tonight, but the audio was a neat little touch of experience to the ride. Now, I wish there was a little bit more added to this ride. I do like that they took advantage of the Cyborg queuing and having the red light, so aesthetically that looks nice. And I do love this sign. However, I'm wanting a little bit more. Like the warehouse, which originally did open with not a lot in it, I remember people saying that there was going to be more added to it, and it feels like not a lot has been added since. So I hope that there's just a delay on that, but that is just a little bit of a concern. And then we waited just outside the warehouse, and that was a 20-minute wait to get on. So I can imagine on opening day, this queue line was legit 3 hours, which holy smokes. But that all aside, this ride freaking slaps. This is a great ride. I'm glad that it's here at Great Adventure. And I know I've only gotten one ride, so I don't even know where it's between this and Medusa, for, I believe, my number 4, number 5 spot. But that's where it ranks for me. I know she's obviously gonna put number 1 because she's obsessed with the Flash. That's why she's called Wonder Flash. So she's happy that she gets a Flash-themed roller coaster on the East Coast.
Finally on the East Coast.
And this is a good one. It really is a good ride. I am happy to finally get on it. Brian is happy to finally get on it. So, and this really just works. Oh, also, the soundtrack and the spiel that they do is really nice and themed, and I love that. I love that extra points. Yeah,
and it's great.
That was great. So I do love that portion of it. It is. Well, that will conclude Memorial Day. I forgot to mention this in my intro, so you're probably all wondering why I'm wearing this shirt. It's Memorial Day when I'm recording this, and so that's why I'm decked out in this American flag shirt that I got from Cracker Barrel. That was my first visit to Six Flags Great Adventure for the 2025 season. So, I had a great time. Because of this merger, a lot of things that I wanted to happen to this park, because of the caliber that this park should be at, which is a tourist destination, is finally happening. A lot of improvements and a lot of changes are finally moving in that direction, and I couldn't be happier. There is a lot that still needs to be worked on. We're still far from there, but we're moving in the right direction. Yeah. And I'm happy to finally say that. So I am really excited about this park's future. Yeah. We had a great day. We didn't get to get on all the roller coasters, but we got on the main one. We did the log flume. None of our crew have ever done the log flume before. That was really good. All new stuff. We got to try the new food options from both Yum Yum Cafe and Granny's, which was amazing, especially Granny's. That's a huge improvement, so absolutely loved it. We had a fantastic time. So once again, there's still a lot this park needs to do. Obviously, we will find out what they're gonna do with all the rides that they have closed, and I can't wait to hear what those futures may be. Whether we find out that they're gonna come next year or further down the road, we'll find out and see. All that matters is that clearly from the things that I've seen to this year in this park is moving in the right direction. And hopefully several years with a lot of effort going into this park, that this will be the big tourist destination that this park deserves to be, especially with its location near New York City and Philadelphia. But we had a great time here. That will do it for this video here at Six Flags Great Adventure for Memorial Day weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, I'd very much appreciate it if you give this video a big old thumbs up, as this helps grow my channel out. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you still need to, hit that notification bell icon. That way you never miss a video here on the Coaster Fanatic. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, roller coaster fanatics, keep coasting.